everybody, this is the Filmsmiths channel. I'm not a filmsmith.
And I'm Zach.
And today we're going to talk to you about Big Hero 6.
Also known as, It's Good to See the Michelin Man Working Again, the movie.
So Big Hero 6 is the latest Disney animated movie.
Sure is.
But it's not Pixar, is it?
Nope, it's not Pixar.
But
don't get it confused.
Gosh darn it though, it looks like it. And this, in essence, is same formula. You have a lovable main character, a lovable fat blow-up pillow character. It starts off with Hero, who is the main character.
He is the hero.
He is the hero. And he does like street robot fighting.
Yeah, so you know, back alley, it's like dog fighting except it's robots.
Yeah. Little Hero is a little bit of a con artist, robot street fighter, and it's kind of where he fell after his parents passed away.
Yeah. And
his big brother is just not having that. He knows that Hero is really smart and he should be doing something with his skills.
Yeah, he ain't about that life.
Nah. So his brother brings Hero by his university where he works with all these really intelligent teenagers.
He's really the Carlton of the movie.
Yeah, truly. And he says, hey Hero, look at all this cool stuff. It's way cooler than what you're doing, kind of. Maybe you should come here and be with all these other smart people. Mm-hmm. And of course, Hero is so enticed by all of it almost immediately. Yeah. And he has to audition.
Yeah, in order to get into this hip engineering science school with 5 students, you have to do a Steve Jobs style presentation of your technology.
And he's approached by this one guy who just wants to straight up buy his technology. Mm-hmm. And then there's a kind of like a guiding light professor who's like, don't do it, Hero, because this man cuts corners. And he's a dick.
Long story short, the school blows up and his brother dies.
Yeah, so
stock diz, you know, stock diz.
Yeah, so there's that real steep, like, ravine that you're thrown into and little Hero's just not having it. However, his big brother, as all big brothers are wont to do, doesn't leave Hero behind alone. He was working on a project called Baymax, who is...
He's a robot, and he is sort of a marshmallow-shaped robot who does medicine.
He's kind of like a doctor. He inflates and then he scans you. And
you know, like doctors.
Standard doctorial procedures.
And he can scan you and, you know, figure out what ailment you have and then treat you for it. Mm-hmm. You know, it's like a medical drone.
Mm-hmm. And he's basically this really mechanical robot who is interacting with these humans, and his behavior kind of adapts.
And is also adorable.
It's so adorable. The rest of the movie kind of goes, they find out that Hero's brother's death was not an accident, necessarily, or he was a casualty of something that wasn't an accident. And so they enlist all of his brother's friends and Baymax to figure out whodunit. And it was adorable. The whole time, I just kept waiting for Baymax's next line because it was either so deadpan robotic that it was so funny, or it was him learning human emotion and interacting and kind of picking up that behavioral adaptation that a lot of robotic-based movies tend to show them doing. As far as the characters, I mean, Baymax was my favorite.
Sure, I mean,
hands down.
It'd be hard to find a character you like more than that because he's pretty great.
Overall, I really enjoyed this movie, but, and this is a very lighthearted but, this is not a Nicki Minaj type but, the one thing that I've kind of held Disney to is that even though it's for kids, I mean, we had Mufasa death, and that was heavy. And even in Up, the Pixar movie Up, that was really serious, really fast. And this one, while it did reach that same amount of seriousness, there was one point where Hero he would talk to Baymax and get really upset about his brother's death, but he would only ever say, my brother's gone. He would never use the word died or dead or has died.
Taking a dirt nap.
I just wanted him to say he's dead, and just that big word made it real. But they never did, and I feel like that kind of took away from it a little bit. Not that kids wouldn't still get that his brother's dead. But just that one line, that one word that never was conveyed, it's kind of like the little bump in the road that I trip over every time.
My biggest issue with the movie is that I fell asleep at the end, and so I missed the last 15 minutes, and I don't really know how it ends.
So, do Zach a favor and tell him what happens at the end.
Comment, follow me on Twitter, let me know how it ends, because I honestly fell asleep and missed it, and I don't know what happened.
He's so lost right now. But for those of you who do know, I mean, kind of the standard for Disney. I'll give you that.
That's what I imagine.
But he still needs to know, so go ahead.
Help me out. Help a brother out.
Yeah. Isn't this the part where you do the thing?
Time for the review.
I absolutely adore Big Hero 6, and I don't know if that's because I'm an emotional person, or because I'm a girl, or because I'm an emotional girl, but Baymax is one of those characters that I need to have accessible to me at all times, just so I can watch it over and over and over and over again. So, I'm gonna go ahead and give Big Hero 6 an 8. Definitely a must-see.
Wow, Abby, what a reasonable review. Despite the fact that I fell asleep at the end. Not because I didn't fall asleep because it was boring, I fell asleep because I was really tired.
Circumstantial.
Despite that, I'm still gonna give Big Hero 6 37 groups of very multicultural teenagers.
Go diversity. So, if you've seen Big Hero 6, let us know what you thought. If you agree with what we said, if you didn't agree with what we said, and if you enjoyed having me here.
Yeah, if you were into this Nick-free episode, I know I was. Be sure to like the hell out of this one.
Yeah.
So we can keep him out of this.
But if you want to talk to Zach and Nick on Twitter and such and so forth, their Twitter handles will be in the description below. Get at them. This is a hella fun channel. I'm a subscriber, so get on my level.
Maybe if you subscribe, then you can be on an episode.
Yeah, subscribe. Maybe you can be where I am, because it's really cool. But anyway, thanks for watching. I'm Abby.
And I'm Zach.
See you next time.
Later.